So I don't know if you know about it, but the German government had a crisis and fell in November last year, and they had to declare a new election. And what we see in the result now is a massive shift from the left to the right. We see how the traditional parties on the left, the Social Democrats, the Liberals, are falling massively, with the Liberals actually now dropping below the 5% threshold needed to be part of the German parliament, called Das Bundestag, I think. And that's not the only party that dropped below the 5% threshold. Also, the left-wing conservative, yes, I'm struggling a little bit with this one. I think I know what they mean, but I think there's a lot of people that don't really know how to put those or that word together or that name together. Liberal left or left-wing liberals, but either way, they are also below the 5% threshold. So for these two political parties on the left, it is 999, das ist scheiße, mit das Lederhosen, ich bin raus, and no more Bundestag for them. Now obviously, with these big losers, there's going to be some winners, and the traditional Christian Conservative Party is declared the winner. Their leader is now going to try to put together a coalition government, but maybe the biggest winner, depending on how you look at it, would be the party that is described as the far right party, or the anti-immigration party, and they are called Alternative for Deutschland, or AfD. And they have increased their voters by the double, from somewhere around 10% to now just above 20%. Now, as far as I know, the new chancellor, the new prime minister, or however it is in Germany, he doesn't want to govern with AfD. So how he's going to be able to put together a coalition government without them remains to be seen. We've seen this in many different countries. In my country, for example, Sweden, same thing is happening, or has been happening traditionally. But the way the voters are being cast now, it's getting harder and harder. And I think we see a lot of people are a bit sick of all this fear-mongering from traditional media that is backing up the traditional parties, where they're warning us for the far right, or anything that can be associated with Trump and Musk, while they, governing, are making their country much more dangerous, something that the taxpayers and the voters are forced to pay for. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll follow this closely.